Right, so after much extravagant driving around the country, we have made it to Kgalagadi. This is the Tuarafuran gate. Campsite is very full. We are camping in the park for 2 nights, so we can utilize the option of going out of Mata gate, which is now reopened since all the pandemic. We've decided to camp 2 nights at Tuarafuran. Okay, so 2 nights Tuarafuran because the auntie at the main camp says that to drive from Mata back to Tuarafuran is too much of a schlep, so they changed our booking for us. That's pretty cool. Right, fun is about to begin. As I said earlier, we were initially scheduled to camp at Mata tonight and then drive all the way back to Tuarafuran tomorrow and camp there, and then drive all the way back to Mata on the 7th to exit into Namibia. However, we were very fortunate to have them change our booking at Tuarafuran to 2 nights in Tuarafuran, because apparently the driving up and down will be quite exhausting, the lady said. At the time of booking, that was the only bookings we can get, and the rule is if you want to go through Mata, it's 2 nights in the park, nothing less. So happy days. I'm checking back in this evening to see if they can accommodate us in Mata tomorrow night. There was nothing available this morning, but the lady did say that bookings change daily in this place. So we are on our way to one of the hards. So we've seen plenty Gemsbok. There's a springbuck. We saw a stunning Cape Cobra across the road earlier. So we've stopped at a picnic site out here in Kalahari, just about 20-30 k's north of Tuarafuran. Have a look around quickly and show you what's here. There we go, so that's some Oak's room from way back yonder. There's another one here. Check the roof. That's pretty cool, eh? Put together from natural, normal trees found growing in the area, endemic to the area. Looks like camel thorn trees here. Wrapped up with what looks like rawhide. Let's go and take a look down here. From what the sign says, this is the outside cooking area. These are blacksmith's tools prior to 1928, left to right. Cool thing is, it seems to have calmed down with the heat of the day being as hot as it is. We're about the only car out here at the moment. We're not seeing any game, which is not the end of the world. We're not only here for that. Cultural experiences. There we go. Hello, little bird. Outside cooking area. Basically just a big windbreak. So yeah, the temperature was, the last time I checked, we were on 38 degrees. There's a bit of a breeze blowing now, which is nice. But I'll be honest, the sun is pretty brutal out here. Yeah, there is not a lot that I can criticize here. This well, I'm going to show you, has been dug by hand. Just that caution, possible bee activity, that's not a joke. We've been chased once already here. Check this out. Dug by hand. Clearly they don't have long arms. But that's an extraordinary little bit of history around here. Right, so we are the second people in the park from Kalahari this morning at 6 o'clock. The sun's just rising. Hopefully we come across something exciting. Our cheetah sighting yesterday certainly ended our day off very nicely. It was a stunning sighting. We had it all to ourselves, believe it or not. And eventually he wandered off, lay down about 20 meters off the road. And that's where he stayed. The temperature differences here are insane. Now sitting now at 8 degrees, whereas yesterday at 6 o'clock it was 37 degrees. Up north, through and past the Nossob river, hopefully up to the Nossob camp to see what it's all about, and then this afternoon we'll make our way back down and hopefully come across something else. It's not that warm yet, it's still relatively cool considering yesterday's temperatures. It's about 22 degrees now. See, they had some pretty serious fires here about a week ago. So this whole side of the park burnt. Jumped the road, probably went about 50-60 meters over, and then it seems to calm down. I don't know if you can hear, but this section of road, the last 20 k's to Nossob is corrugated as hell. Cars need to learn to deflate their tires properly. That's what causes this. Sightings obviously as expected dwindle a little bit this time of the day. We're spiking now 30 degrees at 10:30. And it's going to get hotter, it'll get to about 37, 38 before it cools down at about 7 o'clock again tonight. Just a average picnic spot here in Kalahari. We're about 50 k's from Kalahari. Let's check on our chow. That kind of looks a hot. That is a bit on the warmer side, isn't it? So this is how we do our chow for the oven. Just a normal cooking bag, oven bag. And we buy these marinated chicken fillets. Cut them open, shove them in the bag, into a tray, into the oven. Okay, we just chuck it in the bag like that, wrap it up, put it in the oven for about an hour, and you're done. Right, so that was lunch. Now it's off to Tuarafura, to the immigration services there.
Are they coming?
No, clear. And we're going to go and have passports stamped out of South Africa for us to exit Mata tomorrow. Big bit of info: if you're planning on going through Mata, you need to get your passport stamped at Tuarafura, one of the entrance gates basically. There is no immigration customs sort of vibe at Mata as far as I know, so they will not let you out if you haven't been stamped out of South Africa. I've been told that if we head up the Mata road and we stop at a waterhole called Homut, that's around about 5 to 7 o'clock most nights, a leopard comes down to drink. So obviously we're heading there now because seeing a leopard is our goal on this trip, or at this park, and let's hold thumbs and hope we get lucky. It's about an 18k drive, so it's pretty far, but the nice thing is with this park you only need to get back to camp at around 7:30 at night. Okay, so apparently this is the watering hole that it comes down and drinks from. It's now 10 to 5. They can give it an hour and a half. See if we're lucky. You're not going to see bugger all here. Luckily I got this. But there's a small female leopard having a drink this evening. So our gamble paid off and we found our leopard. Very blessed, very fortunate. Kgalagadi, you've been great. Right, good morning. It is now, what time is it? 5 to 7. We are heading left, going to Mata to exit South Africa into Namibia. We have got all of our documentation stamped and signed, passports done and dusted. This is our exit permits. So this piece of paper allows us to basically get out of here. It basically allows us to exit the park. It's been stamped at Tuarefuren passport control, so we can leave. Remember, as it says on the top here, you are required to spend 2 nights in the park to exit via Mata Mata. We had to pretty much cook all of our meat last night. I wasn't feeling well for like 2 days, so I just lived off of water and Mario biscuits. And as a result, I did not eat the allocated portions that I had packed for myself. So I ended up having about 5 meals worth of meat left over, which we cooked last night to take with us now across the border. Hopefully they allow it across. Legislation says that cooked and processed foods are allowed across, but Mata only recently opened, so as it is in Africa, the corruption is incredible. So these oaks will be eager to get their hands on whatever they can. And I've already chatted to quite a few guys who've come through Mata, who've left through Mata via social media, and they've told me they've had stuff like bottled olives taken, tin tuna taken, they've had their cooked meats taken, they've had powdered milk taken, stuff that's not supposed to be confiscated. It's been confiscated, and I'm sorry, there's no sugarcoating it with me. That's blatant corruption and greed, and it's just what happens in this country, unfortunately, and all our neighboring countries. So we'll see what happens. If they take it, they take it. I'll throw it on the floor before they take it. Trust me, I don't care. I'd rather waste it than them take it illegally, basically. So yeah, let's hope it doesn't happen that way. Okay, so we are at Mata Mata. Gonna start our border crossing procedure. So hopefully it's gonna be painless. Okay, so we're through the South African side. Very uneventful, very quick, very painless. We're now at the Namibian side of Mata Mata, and we have to check in here. And let's see how this one goes.